Hey girl, hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been a slow week, I know. I've only put up one video for the last week. Been a little busy at work and doing things in my personal life, so I'm back tonight to hopefully get this video up before the weekend. Today is Wednesday, so hopefully maybe this video will air Thursday night. Maybe you're viewing it Thursday, or you might be viewing it Friday. I'm not really sure, depending on how I get it edited and get up for you guys. But hi, welcome back. If you are new to the channel, let me say welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for viewing today. I hope that you will see something, or you have seen videos already that has encouraged you to press that subscribe button and become a part of the sisterhood. Or if you're thinking about it, I hope this video will encourage you or inspire you to subscribe. And if you are a returning visitor, viewer, regular subby, my bestie, my ride or die, my girlfriends, let me say thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all of the comments that I get from you guys. Sometimes I can't get to all of them, and I'm like constantly trying to answer messages that were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago, but y'all know my heart's in the right place. Let me say thank you for just supporting me and being here every time I get ready to do a video. It's phone ringing. But yeah, let me say just thank you. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. So today, I know it's a little play on words, but it's a meaning to that. And I want to talk about today falling in love with yourself before falling in love with someone else. And the reason why I wanted to share that video, and I wanted it to kind of prick your curiosity to bring you in. So it's not clickbait. However, you know, I do recognize the fact that in relationships, we really don't fall in love. You know, so we'll delve into that at another time. You know, we use that word falling in love, but a love with another individual is something on a totally different level than falling in love. So we're not going to delve into that today. But I wanted to complete this year on healing, because next year we're going to talk about living our lives and how we're going to jumpstart that into the new year and just go for it. So today we're just going to continue on the topic for the rest of 2023, and that's healing. And hopefully you have been working on those areas of your life where you need to heal, because a lot of us are, like I state in a lot of videos, we're still dealing with things from our past. And I'm not going to always call it baggage, but sometimes we do have baggage. But sometimes we have these things that we just have not resolved, or we don't know how to let go of. So therefore it comes with us everywhere, every situation, every area of our lives. So we're going to learn the avenue of letting go or working through it. So that's what we're trying to complete by the end of this year. And maybe some of this stuff won't be completely done by the new year for a lot of us, but hopefully going into the new year, you'll be ready to live your life by design. So yeah, so today we're going to be talking about love. I think it's so important, especially for women who have been hurt, women who've been in long-term relationships, women who are divorced sometimes by choices they make, or by something that's out of their control. Maybe your mate wanted to leave you, or being hurt in a relationship, long-term, significant other, or being caught off guard in a toxic relationship or narcissistic relationship. It's all types of things. Or it could be not feeling accomplished, or just a lot of things that has contributed to you being hurt. And you don't know how to get on with life. And a lot of things that I see in life is that people oftentimes will go from one relationship to the next. I've heard people say that the way to get past someone is to jump into another one. But the only thing that really does, ladies, and I know a lot of you guys know this, is that it'll just mute your situation, maybe put a band-aid on it for a minute, You know, because oftentimes when we get in new relationships, we're kind of excited. So we don't think about those things, that those scars that we have, or that baggage that we have. And we get in these relationships thinking that this thing is going to save us. This person is going to be able to make you happy. And you have to be happy with self. So I would encourage women who are in that situation where they have maybe come out of a relationship, maybe they're still dealing with the remnants or the after effects of relationships, that you learn the art of loving yourself and not depend upon someone else to love you. It is always a compliment to have someone to love you, but you got to first know what that means and how that feels for you. What is loving you? What does that mean? It shows up in different ways in how you take care of yourself, how you allow other people to treat you, how you treat other people. It shows up. It shows up in those ways. And I think that a lot of women, when they get to this stage of life, middle age, sometimes they are so afraid that love will never come again, that they'll take that leap into something still not healed, still a little bit insecure, or sometimes a lot insecure, and just the word somebody asked me one time, jaded. Have you been jaded? You know, you think everybody's out to hurt you. They got a game, so therefore it's who can play the best game, or you're always on guard. You know, got your wall up. So if you want to have a flourishing relationship, one that is respectfully, you know, given on both sides, one that is within your boundaries of your limitations as far as how we treat each other, what we can and cannot allow. If you want something to be cohesive, I'm trying to think of all the words that I could use for that. Compatibility, chemistry, all of that, happiness. It first starts with self and how you feel about you. So it's important that you learn those areas of your life where you may still have those things that are hindering you from fully being able to trust yourself and to be confident in yourself and to be able to live your life with you prior to jumping into something with someone else. You know, I've been on a hiatus for quite a while. And when I dated that guy that I did the videos about, that I feel was a narcissist, it had been quite some time, guys. 7 years, I think. And that's why I feel that with God, of course, I'm going to always have to, I explain myself, but let me say this, ain't nothing impossible for me without God. So let me just say that off the top. But I do feel that the fact that I had taken quite a bit of time, a significant amount of time to give and devote to myself, to work on things about me that I needed to work on, from my marriages, from my childhood, from being a single mom, you know, all of the bitterness and things that you can bring from that. When I got in that relationship, I felt that I was a confident woman, and I love Lydia. Lydia is all that in a bag of chips to Lydia, okay? And therefore, I know what I will allow. I know what I will tolerate. I know what I won't let somebody do to me. And therefore, that's why I think, with the help of God, I was able to say, this is not it. This ain't what I like, and this is not what I'm going to have in my life. And when you are confident in yourself that way, you won't be afraid to walk away from a relationship feeling like, well, if I leave this one, I may not ever get another chance. Oftentimes, that's what people think. So they just try to make it work. I can make it work. I can, love them a little bit more, or I can fix this. And you can't fix another human being. You cannot. You can be an example, and you can be light, but ultimately, that person has to desire that for themselves, and they have to work on themselves. It's nothing you can do. And oftentimes I think a lot of us as women, we feel that we can heal people. We can fix broken people. And honey, let me tell you something. From a person who had a whole long history of thinking I could heal and help people in my life, from girlfriends to family members to other relationships I had years ago, staying in that marriage longer than I should have. Let me tell you something. I learned quite a lot about the fact that there's nothing I can do to heal another individual. I can be the best example in the world, be very supportive to that person, but that person has to put the work in. So I'm telling you that nothing you can do to make a person heal if they're not ready. And so therefore, you need to focus on making sure you're the most healthiest person, and that your eyes are open and you go into something knowing that you matter and that you will be respected. And don't let anybody cross those lines. So if you fall in love with you first, you're going to treat yourself in the way that you want to love someone else. And what is that for you? What is giving love to you? Whatever that is, that's the way you need to treat yourself. Make sure you have given all of that to you before you step out there thinking, I'm going to love somebody to wellness or back to health, because you can't do that. And if you are still broken in areas, this is your time to work on that so that you can understand why you've gone through some of the things you've gone through, why you allowed some of the things that you allowed, and give yourself an opportunity to forgive yourself. Because you made some mistakes and some bad choices in life, or you lingered around in things too long and allowed someone to mistreat you. Go ahead and forgive yourself for those things and start over and love yourself the right way. And when you do that, that light gonna illuminate around you and you will shine so brightly and you will attract love. But I think we have to stop that clock thinking that the time is running out. It doesn't matter to me how old I am. I'm not gonna be saying, oh, time is running out, I just gotta get out here and take whatever comes my way. That's not the way I operate. And I'm at this point where I'm not actually looking for love. I'm looking for life. I'm living life. And I'm gonna allow myself to enjoy life, and love will find me. And that's just what it is, guys. That's what it is, ladies. So I thought I'd share my thoughts on that today. And I hope everybody that is listening who is struggling at this time with fully loving themselves, falling in love with you, that you would take a moment and sit with yourself and think down. Get you a journal and just write down, what is loving you? What does that feel like? What does love mean to you? Giving love to someone else, what does that mean? Write that down. And everything that you write down, you go ahead on and give that back to yourself and live your life. And I just wanted to share that today. So thank you all for watching today. Hope that you are encouraged and that you're inspired to continue to live and to be careful out here in this world. It's dangerous, guys. Mentally, emotionally, you can be hurt as well as physically. Let's take care of ourselves, mind, body, and spirit, so that we can be the best that we can be. And I thank you all for tuning in. And I will see you all in the next video. Remember, I love you. Peace. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.